Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into some Pirate King's adventures with a new season against Prime Whitebeard. And in today's video, we are showcasing level 40 to level 60 with a no new batch team. So, if you guys want to prioritize your EXP gains as well as your total farming in the one go, this is generally the best way to do it. Now, I did put out a video for you guys that does use the batch, but today we're prioritizing a no batch run. Now, with the mini bosses of Top Musica and Brook, I would highly recommend keeping them as low as possible. Level 1, level 4, and just going in there. This is the team we're going to be rocking today. All of these characters are either a guaranteed drop or a 75% chance, but we are using Momo as our lead. Momo does boost everyone here except for Kid. And you can completely replace Kid with any other booster. So that's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, if you guys did some summons on the New Year's banners, which I totally recommend doing because it's the New Year's banners, most of you guys might have some of the boosted characters. And if you do, you can just slide them in over some of the units that you see right here. Law is only 75% chance. Kid is only 75% chance. So they should be the first two units to go. Then you can take off Luffy, then you can take off Shanks. But this team is full Free Spirit / Eccentric. And basically at level 1 with these mini-bosses, you don't have to worry about all that much. It's pretty chalk and cheese. You can use end of turn clearing of Momo to actually get through the first two stages very, very easily. And you are getting an attack boost with his auto trigger at the start. If you guys are missing Momo, I would highly recommend running a friend captain Momo and then using your own Marco. So that way you guys can get some more gains that way. But there should be some more content coming out, and there should be some other teams floating around that actually utilize, that'll utilize Marco instead. However, the final boss is sort of built around the slasher meta, and with all the new characters being slashers, it does make sense to use Momo, especially if you have any of the new batch at all, like the Kinemon, the Toki, or any of the new legends that are going to give you guys so many more totals. But I did put out a batch run. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, so you can go down there and you can actually just use that. But like I said, the team is super versatile because you can actually just bring any of the batch units at all to just replace these units. But I have tried to keep this very free-to-play centric. I've tried to keep it very fast as well in terms of using supports to get around particular debuffs. But for the mini-boss, it's not going to matter all that much. It's the mini-bosses at level 1, they do absolutely nothing really. Defense up is your biggest hurdle, but you can easily just run supports like Dogstorm on Momo. You can tap and then you can just get around one turn of defense up. As you guys saw there, I'm using Sabo on Luffy. And you have a lot of different options as well. If you have something like this, the Katakuri Oven unit, you can use stuff like the Perispero support. And you have so many different supports at your disposal to make this a lot quicker. But I would highly recommend either being really low so you can get 2 mini bosses, or getting your final boss to the level 100 so you can verse 2 of them. So that way you guys can actually get your hands on a lot of extra green tickets. Now, green tickets got a lot more valuable with the free-to-play ace. Normally, I would take that PvP fight, but whenever I see a rainbow chest, I just have to go for it. The chance of a super color could be there, so I'll always be kicking myself if I don't. But most of you guys should actually prioritize the Rumble match if there is no rainbow chest. But we can make our way to level 40 to level 59 with an auto-farming team against Whitebeard. So let's take on level 49 with the double Momo build. As you guys can see here, there's a bunch of supports that I'm using to sort of help us out along the way. Kid's great here too because you can actually use him to get around the final stage with Super Bomb Orbs, as every single orb is going to be treated unfavorable. But because you have a Luffy on the team, you can get Wano Orbs with Momo as well. So once again, that is the team right there. Again, if you have Okiku, not Okiku, if you have any of the Momo and Hiyori batch, being that Okiku, Otama, Law, Robin, all those types of slashers, they will work great. But the characters that you do want to take off here is Kid and Law, and you can replace them with any other higher point booster if you guys have it. Double Momo, again, is here for EXP, and this is just purely to get through the content fast, get as much EXP, and still get as many turtles as possible. Hell, if you really want to, run a Roger Odin friend captain, and then just bring a Momo, or vice versa. So that way you're getting EXP and turtles if you want to hit the 500 turtles faster. Now, I would highly recommend getting to your 500 turtles before doing this type of stuff. Now, if you guys have some of the batch and stuff like that, you are going to easily get that. And you guys, again, can check out the boosted team. That way you'll see how many total drops we're getting on top of all of this extra EXP. But keeping this super low, like below level 20, I believe, you'll have both the mini bosses available. So that way you can sort of maximize turtles there if you guys are sort of waiting on summons and whatnot. But make sure you get to your 500 turtles before prioritizing EXP. Just make sure you get the 500 turtles. That way you can get the 50 gems, which you can use to summon on these news banners, because the news banners are very, very good. And you can get yourself a bunch of other rewards as well. Now, we have the killer support to get around the defense up. We have the lime juice support to get around the paralysis. And then because we still have the attack boost from Momo, as you can see here, it's very easy to just kill all these units with single taps. If you guys are using auto, like go for gold, use auto, like that's going to work absolutely fine as well. But if you do want to get it through, if you do want to get through it quicker, you can just actually play. Again, if you don't want to play, then that's fine. No one's forcing your hand. But as you can see, like just actually playing makes it so much faster to get through than it would be if you clicked the auto button. But that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Level 40 to 60 with the EXP farming strat. Like I said, I would highly recommend using this to gain your EXP. Hell, even just use it to get to level 60, and then you can go from there, speed boost. But look, I'll be putting out a video from level 60 to 80, so that way you guys can take this content down, get as many turtles, and basically min-max how PKA goes. It's exciting to see a new PKA season. PKA is actually growing on me as one of my favorite game modes, and hopefully you guys don't have too much trouble if you guys are missing some of the batch for this particular season. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there, belt like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!